Welcome to Vlogmas Day 5. My name is Lexi, and for today's video, I am sharing my holiday gift guide. I love gifting presents. There's something so magical about shopping for something thoughtful, wrapping it up beautifully, and seeing their reaction and their faces light up when they open the gifts. And not to brag, but I'm pretty good at giving gifts. So today, I'm sharing not only my top recommendations, but as well as some little tips to help you be a more intentional gift giver. I broke everything into categories so it's super easy to shop for anyone on your list. The first category is skincare, and it can be so personal, and I understand the intimidation of shopping in this category for people. It always comes down to paying attention to things that they already like, such as scents, colors, textures. When you keep that in mind, it becomes so much easier to shop for something that they'll actually use. So I'm going to insert some of my favorite recommendations, things that I've personally enjoyed and use, and hopefully you can accommodate these to one of your recipients. The first product are cooling reusable eye patches. I don't have a preference to a brand. I've bought some random ones and then I've gifted different brands, but they all do the same thing. I think so many people love having a self-care moment, and these are great for depuffing your eyes, really soothing after a stressful or long day, and can elevate your morning routine. So I think this is a great way to curate a little spa bundle. You can include a face mask, a candle, and maybe a sleep mask, and you are set. That is such an intentional gift, and I feel like it's better sometimes to curate these little kits rather than going for the pre-made ones. Another product I love are the Tree Hut body scrubs. They come in so many scents. They're affordable. Everybody loves them for a reason. And this is what I'm talking about. Pay attention to scents that they like. Are they a fruity person, a winter, cozy person, warm scents? What do they like? That will be the winning ticket throughout all of these gifts. If you're not sure what to pick for scents, always go with something either winter themed, of course for holiday gifting, so winter themed stuff, or something kind of basic like vanilla or cashmere. Those are usually a hit as well if you don't know if they're a fruity person or gourmand. Next up, we have perfume minis or perfume samplers, and it's a great way to give perfume without the whole buy-in of a full-size perfume. Minis let people explore which ones are their favorites, so either pick from something that they've mentioned, like a specific brand that they've mentioned or specific scents that they've mentioned. Otherwise, go with something classic. Some of the brands I really love gifting if I'm not sure what the person likes is Burberry, Valentino, Glossier, Fleur. I feel like those are really easy because they're popular and easy to wear for people who you don't know what their interest is. The last product for skincare items is a luxury body cream or a moisturizer. Good cream feels so indulgent and thoughtful, and I like to give personal recommendations of products that I have tried, and that's another way that you can connect with your recipient of. If you give them a product and they open it and then you tell them this is one of your favorite moisturizers or one of your favorite hand lotions, they're gonna think about that when they're using it, and it's something that they might tell you wow, I really love this. It's changed my routine. So these are just my recommendations, but if you have ones that you love, include that. Some options I really love are the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream, the Josie Maran Body Butter, those are nice, as well as the Truly Beauty lotions or body creams. Those are so pretty. I have the spiral, and you can get different colors, the Sol de Janeiro Capri Blue hand cream, and the Glossier hand cream. The next category is makeup. And makeup is all about knowing that person. So do they wear makeup daily? Do they like to experiment? Do they just stick with the basics? The more you observe, the easier it's going to be to gift something that's their vibe. Again, we have the mini samplers and gift sets. I feel like those can be a safe bet if you do it correctly. I find that they tend to come in neutral shades, and you can do something like a blush mascara, eyeliner, I don't know, some little trio like that. I like to do it of a brand that's one of my favorites because again, it shows intention of, oh, I'm trying to put you on this product because it's really good, rather than this random sale I saw at the store, so I picked out that product. Another great option are Luxe lip balms. I feel like they are all over the place and for good reason. Some are really good, some okay, but do your research or gift ones that you know you like. I think they're cute, practical, and universally loved, so it can make a great side gift or a stocking stuffer. Last makeup item is mascara, and I feel like this is the safest makeup gift to go with. I find that women who only wear like barely any makeup or minimal makeup, they always wear mascara. So I feel like it's just a safe bet to do. So here's some of my recommendations. Include something that is one of your favorites. And again, that's something that you could bond over. The ones that I love are the e.l.f. Lash and Roll, the Ilia Limitless Mascara, and the Clio Kill Lash. Next category is kitchen. Kitchen items are really easy to do for people who love cooking or love exploring different cultural foods or who want to be better at cooking. So think about items that would make their time in the kitchen easier, more comfortable, or more fun. One thing I had wished for last year was this ceramic Dutch oven, and I'm not kidding when I tell you I use it weekly. Like, it is such a staple in our house. It's great for bread, soups, stews, you name it. There is so much that I can make in there, and I love that it's easy to clean. It's a really nice size, and I'm so happy my Secret Santa got that for me. I feel like it's such a practical, high-impact item that your gift recipient will use constantly. Next up, we have a hot cocoa kit, and you can either DIY this or get pre-made ones. I'm more of a fan of DIYing it because you can customize, you can make a lot more with it, and it just feels a bit more intentional than some of the store-bought ones. It's a nice, cozy winter classic. I feel like everybody likes hot cocoa. Even people who don't, you offer them a cup and they're like, sure, I'll take it. So it's such a fun gift. You can get cute marshmallows, little toppings to go on top like peppermint sticks, and like different flavors. So like a dark chocolate, milk chocolate, peppermint. It's so fun to explore all the ways that you can customize these. If you want to elevate this a little bit more, you can put everything in a ceramic mug that could be Christmas themed or personalized. And again, it just shows the intention that you're putting in the gift. Speaking of warm drinks, I love coffee. And if you know me, I have a Keurig and an espresso machine. It's so over the top, but I like having choices. And I'm not saying that you need to go out and buy them a machine because that's so expensive. But something that is super thoughtful is buying pods. The price of pods can really add up throughout the year. And if you are a daily coffee drinker, it's kind of a necessity. I feel like this is always such a thoughtful gift because there have been so many times where I've gifted them like coffee pods or coffee beans, and the person's like, oh, I just had my last ones this morning. Like, thank you. I don't have to run out to the store now. If they don't have a machine and they just have like a traditional coffee machine, get them a bag of nice coffee beans, but make sure to grind it if they don't have a grinder. A lot of stores will have the grinder there. So you can get fun ones at like World Market or Whole Foods, Trader Joe's. List some of my favorites here, but these are just like my preferences. So do your research, or stuff that you like is always a great option. Next up, we have cookbooks. And I think this can be such an amazing gift if you choose the right option for the person you're gifting, not what you want. So a few different types you can get. You can get like beginner level if you know that they're like a college student or they want to get into cooking and learn more cooking skills. These are really great for simple recipes and boosting their confidence in the kitchen. You could do like a baking focus if they're a really big baker. You can get specific really, like is it going to be bread, cookies, cakes? Again, that's really intentional if you know that that's something that they like. I think cultural or regional cookbooks are also really fun too if you like trying different food or want to expand your skills and knowledge on foods. You can also get like healthy or fitness oriented ones. I think those are really popular too. Or a celebrity / influencer cookbook that you know that they like this person or follow their YouTube. That's always a safe option. Now, I'm always about matching gifts to their interest, but if you want to get them a cookbook and you're not really sure on what specifics that they like, I think a classic bestseller is a good option. I wouldn't say go straight for that, like try and put some thought into what they like and don't like, but if you really can't choose and you want to get them something cookbook related, go with a bestseller. Lastly, for kitchen items, we have cute Christmas mugs. Doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas related, but I love themed mugs and I feel like a lot of people do. And again, this is a great standalone product, or you can pair it with some of the bundles, like putting coffee beans in there, or pods, hot cocoa kit, spa day. Like, there is so many variations that you can mix and match with these items. But again, I just love like the theme or intention of it. Next category is media and music, and this is perfect for the music enthusiast in your life, or someone who likes to collect things, who loves entertainment, or wants to try a fun experience. So this feels so wrong having this on my holiday gift guide, but there is intention to it, and I'm talking about movie theater gift cards. I feel like gift cards tend to be very like last minute or just kind of random gifts, but you can make them intentional, and I'll share with you how. I put movie theater gift cards on here because one of my brothers loves going to the movies. Like, I swear every new movie that comes out, he sees it within this week. I tend to give him like $50 or $100 in movie theater gift cards, and you can pair it with like some candy or like some voucher for snacks at the movie theater, like make it a movie night. But that is a thoughtful gift. It's a passion and interest that he has expressed. It's all about the experience you're giving. Another example is if you do know someone who loves to cook or wants to expand on their skills, you can get them like a cooking class at Sur La Table, like something like that. It is an experience, and it's something that maybe they could choose from, but it's still thoughtful. It's not just, oh, I found this Amazon gift card, here you go. Another great option in this category are vinyls. Only do this if you know that they have a record player. And if they do, you are in luck, because I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how to get the perfect vinyl. So something I like to do is just stalk their Spotify. See who are they listening to the most? Who are their favorites? You know, it might change throughout the years. So I usually like to go for the top 3. That's always a safe option. Now, you'll have to do a little bit more stalking, but you'll have to see their current collection. Where are they storing their vinyls? Do they have them out on display? You can always give something that isn't a vinyl, but vinyl related, like adjacent, like storage or like wall hangers, something like that. You have to see what they currently have so you're not buying duplicates. Another tip is finding like a special edition or even autographed. I haven't come across those, but I don't really look for them, I guess. But that could be something where if they already have one, but it's signed, that would be a great gift. The last tip for music is picking something that's nostalgic to them. Does it remind them of their childhood or their like 20s? Get something that will bring up memories and good memories associated with that music. And I feel like that's such a great category because it has emotional value to it. Next up within this category, we have headphones or earbuds. Preferences or uses might change based on the individual. I also think it's more of a higher budget option, so definitely not a necessity, but if it's someone that you have the budget for and you can see that they need an upgrade, I think this is a good option. Really try to tie it to what the need and use will be the most of. Are they a commuter, a student, working from home? Like, that will really change the audio and like microphone differences that are associated with those. Another fun option are video games. Always confirm the console that they're using. Is it a Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, PC? Another great tip is if it is a PC, a Steam gift card is a great idea. And even better yet, if you can play the game with them, or if you own the game already, because not only are you buying that game for them, but then you're kind of like building in experiences and quality time to spend with that person. The last item for this category are books. I love receiving books. I feel like some people are like, oh, you got me a book, and I love it. But it has to have meaning and intention. Please don't just go buy the bestseller in X category, because one, they might have it, two, it might not even be close to their interest. So you really need to pay attention to their taste. Do they like specific genres, or did they give you a specific title and author? If they did, that is your safest option. That's what I usually do. Like for our Secret Santa, I just list a few items, and then I list a few specific items, and then the rest are just like vague, like something cozy or a candle. When it comes to books, tell them what you want or ask them what they want. Next category is snacks. And this one's going to be a bit more vague because I feel like this is more of like stocking stuffers or just complimentary gifts to the rest of their presents. But it can still be thoughtful, and I think it is a fun way to share fun foods that you like. So some of my favorites: chocolate, Chocolate is so good. I feel like everyone loves chocolate, and there's a lot of different options that you can get too. You can get like little samplers, dark chocolate, like a preference, something holiday, something seasonal. There's no wrong with going chocolate. Another good option is to hit up your local Trader Joe's or World Market. I love both. I literally went to those yesterday to get snacks for some of my gift recipients because there's so many like seasonal finds or unique things that you can find there. And if it's something you like and you tell them like, yo, this is these are the best chips ever, or like this is going to be so good, like I want you to try this, that's always a great gift. Trader Joe's also has a ton of festive items. I love that they rotate throughout the seasons, so make sure to grab some gifts for your recipients and a few extras for yourself. I always wanted to do this, but you can make like a little sampler box of like your favorite snacks or like a certain category. Like if you want to go with chocolate, like 6 of your favorite chocolates. If you want to go chips, like chips around the world. Something like that I feel like is so fun, and you can really curate based on their interests or things that you want to share with them that are really tasty. Last category is home. I love home gifts because they're so cozy and practical, and they also work really well for people you're not really sure on what to get them. Some of my favorites for this category are candles. I am a big candle person, and some of my favorites are Yankee Candle and Bath and Body Works. I feel like Yankee Candle's a little pricier, but they're also like triple the size of the Bath and Body Works ones. It's a nice glass jar, and I feel like the throw for large rooms is really good. Again, try and go based off of what their interests are. If you're unsure, go for something cozy, winter themed. Those are always safe options. And some of those safe options, if you're unsure, are like warm and cozy, something fresh, or like baked cookies. Like that just sounds really nice. Another option I love for this category is like a blanket or a throw. It's not one of my favorite gifts to give, but it works really well if you're not sure what to get the person, but you want something nice and you want to show that like you appreciate them. One tip for this is feel the blanket in person. Unless you have one and you know what it feels like, then you can purchase online, but it has to be soft. It has to be soft or cozy and warm for it to truly be a good gift. Another option that I think would be good for people who are difficult to shop for is slippers and socks. I know a lot of people like hate on getting socks for Christmas, but low-key, if you get a good quality pair of socks, it makes a world of difference. For slippers, you kind of have to know if they're the type to wear slippers, but I feel like in the winter months, like you kind of need something to bum around the house in. Sorry, back to socks, but you really have 3 options if you want it to be a good quality pair of socks and something that they're gonna look forward to getting from you. It either needs to be cozy and warm, like the nicest wool socks you've seen, or I love fuzzy winter socks. It can be cute and like winter themed. Those are always a hit. Or just really nice quality, like cashmere or made from the finest merino wool. Those are great, and you can get them one pair, like that's fine, but I think that's much better than buying like the 6-pack that's like $15. Like some people want that. Some people do, they're like, I run through socks, I need these are what I like. But if you do really want to put a little bit more thought into sock giving, follow those 3 categories. Another item that is so practical and I feel like often overlooked is a wireless charger, either for your phone or watches. And I feel like people need way more than they realize. Like I have 2. I have one in my living room and one in my bedroom, and I need more. Like I need one in my kitchen, not necessarily in the bathroom, but like I think I could use like 2 more. I think it is a great tech gift without really needing the knowledge of a tech gift or much knowledge about what that person has preference over. So like the headphones and earbuds, like you have to know a little bit about the intended use for it and if they have a good quality pair already. But this one, like I feel like so many people could just use an extra charger. And the last item is color changing light bulbs. I think these are so fun and they kind of set the atmosphere, and you can like schedule them. It's much nicer than like regular light bulbs. I feel like they're great for so many different age ranges. Like I feel like my younger siblings would love this because they're like, I can have pink lights or I can have green lights. And then I like it too. Like, I just like changing them, or like being able to control how dim the lighting is or how bright. For example, my boyfriend's dad loves lights, so we set these up for him a few years ago. So that wraps up my holiday gift guide for 2025. I really hope that you were able to find something thoughtful and helpful that gave you ideas for some of your recipients this year. And remember, the best gifts aren't necessarily the most expensive, but they're the ones that show that you pay attention and put thought and effort into something that that person will like. Let me know in the comments what your go-to gifts are, if any of them made the list, and what you're planning to gift this year. Thank you so much, and come back tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 6.